Hey, it's Austin with Pickleball Playbook, and today I'm going to be teaching you the screwball serve. And by the end of this video, you're going to be able to do that after you follow 3 simple tips that I'm going to give you now. Step number 1 is to be in the correct grip, and the correct grip is known as backhand Eastern grip. The way that you find it is you come down the outside edge of your paddle here and down this bevel. There are 8 total bevels on your paddle. This bevel right on the top is where you're going to put your index knuckle. It's right where I'm pointing to with my thumb. I put that there, and then I'm putting the bottom of my palm, this bottom corner, outside corner, and on that same exact outside bevel. So now that I'm there, I'm in Eastern backhand grip. This is going to put my paddle face facing upwards so that I can cut under the ball and create that corkscrew type of spin. So something that I like to do that makes it a little bit more comfortable is instead of wrapping my thumb around it, I like to put it right here at the center of my paddle. Now my paddle is a little bit different because I have a Hesicor grip on there. You don't have to have a Hesicor grip, but it definitely helps with holding on to your grip regardless of whatever grip you're using. But I have an exact hole right in the middle that my finger fits perfectly into. So it really helps it to not slip off as I'm hitting through the shot. If you guys would like to pick one of these up, link in the description. This is the grip that I recommend to anybody that has problems with their paddles slipping out of their hands or just keeping the correct grip all the time. So now that I'm in the correct grip, that's going to put my paddle face upward as I mentioned before. And now, since it's upward, I can create that shaving spin as I hit through the ball, and then it's going to curve outward towards my dominant side. If you're lefty, it's the same exact thing, same exact grip, but now you're going to be swinging and it's going to curve off to the left. Step number 2 is the actual motion that we use as we hit through the shot. So my motion looks like this. I'm going to create a C at the beginning. That's my load. That's going to be able to help me create the power to make it travel the distance. And then I finish with a Nike swoosh motion towards my target. So it looks like this. Oh, it almost went in. So as you guys could see in the air, it curves just like this. That's the exact motion that we want to get. In order for a serve to be legal, it has to be low to high. We have to have a low to high motion. That doesn't mean that it exclusively has to be low to high, because we can spin to the side and then up. What we can't do is just simply go straight to the side, which you wouldn't want to do because exhibit A right there, it's not going to go anywhere if we just go straight across our bodies. What we also don't want to do is have no load up. So if I don't create this little C motion prior, that's my load, I'm not going to have enough power to make it go the distance over the net. It's going to take a lot more energy to get it over the net. Whereas if I create the C, it's like I'm probably getting another 20 miles an hour of pace on that ball if I'm really hitting through the shot, as compared to this where I don't have any load up. It's a lot more difficult to get that pace on the ball. So the way that the motion looks is I'm creating a C Nike swoosh. The beginning of a Nike swoosh is a C motion. I create the C and I come across my body. I'm on my dominant side, go to my non-dominant side. As soon as I reach the inside of my hip, I'm extending outward and upward towards my target. So a little C motion, outward and upward towards my target. You want to scoop under that ball to create the spin, and then what's going to make it go the distance is that initial load and then extending towards where you want to go. So think about the Nike swoosh motion. Instead of 2D, it turns into 3D as it ends with the wing of the Nike swoosh. Starts with the C, finishes with the actual wing extending towards where I want to go. And the way that that will look is like this. I start with my load up here. It's up, right? And then I'm leading with the edge of my paddle, meaning I'm swinging through with the edge of my paddle. I'm not swinging through with the flat face of my paddle. The edge of my paddle is leading almost as if I'm trying to hit the edge of my paddle. And then you guys can see it corkscrews off. Step number 3 is to lead with your outside edge and actually try to hit it as you hit through the shot. The best thing that I like to do is I like to hit one right when I'm practicing, and I figure out where it landed. That one was too good. So let me try one more just to make it. Okay, I went over there. So let's say that I hit that side fence. Now what I'm going to focus on is since I hit the side fence, I'm gonna overcompensate and aim now. I'm gonna aim for the center line and try to hit the center line. So let's see where I hit the ball if I aim for the center line. Okay, I hit the ball about center of the box. I wanna get it further out now with this screwball serve. So I'm gonna aim 2 feet in from the center line. Oh my goodness, I've never hit one that good. But now that put me right in the corner because I aimed 2 feet in. So you're figuring out, okay, if I'm hitting the side fence with all my screwball serves, all that I have to do in my mind, and it seems so simple, but people do not think about this. All I have to do now in my mind is say, okay, I just have to overcompensate and aim for something else further to the side that the ball is traveling to. So if I hit the side fence, I'm now gonna aim for the center line. If I aim for the center line and I still hit the side fence, I'm gonna aim for the other side fence as I hit this screwball serve. I aim for the other side fence and then all of a sudden, wow, it goes inside the box. We did it. So leading with the edge of your paddle, you wanna be able to create spin. Best way to do that is hit under on the underside of the ball and you're gonna cut. So think about if you had a sword in your hand, this is the blade, the edge of the sword. I'm trying to actually hit that outside edge of my paddle to create the spin. The first time that you try this and try to actually hit it, you won't be able to hit it. And if you do, come back to this video and be like, hey, yo, I hit it. People just are unable to. So that's me actually trying to hit it. And I've done this so many times. I've done this so many times where I've tried to hit the outside edge. And I'll hit it every once in a while, but definitely not the first time that I tried it. But there, I hit kind of the outside edge and then I hit my other edge of my paddle. This will help you to be able to create spin. The first one that you do is just gonna be pure spin. So try that a few times, try to hit the outside edge, and then try to hit the paddle face of your paddle. But you're leading with this outside edge. The outside edge is cutting the hairs off the bottom of the ball. With a normal serve, we're gonna be aiming for the back side of the ball and to cut the hairs off of the back side of the ball. As I come through it, that's gonna create that spin. With this serve, I'm coming under. Under to create that. So just to reiterate really quick, you saw that my serve landed about middle, maybe a little bit further to the left. So now I'm going to aim a little bit further over that way to compensate for it. Holy cow, that was such a good serve. And if you hit a serve like that, that's an automatic ace, by the way. Nobody's getting that. The absolute best thing about this serve is that regardless of what side I'm serving from, I can create immense amounts of pressure on my opponents. So if I'm righty and I'm going from left side to left side, I'm throwing them off the court is the goal. I throw them off the court. Now I've created a huge gap. I can hit to that gap. My eyes should be on their partner. So the person that's not returning the ball, my eyes goes to the partner to see, are they covering the middle? Are they trying to come over and cover the middle for their partner? Or are they just leaving it open? Because if they cover it, I'm going to hit my ball down the line over here. If they don't cover it, I'm going to hit my ball to the open court over here. Regardless of if it's a drive or a drop, just depending on the situation. On this side, I'm going to throw my opponents into each other as a right-handed player. Boom. Okay, so now this person, the returner, is returning on their partner's side over here. And now this entire side of the court is bare. So again, I'm watching the person that didn't return the ball that's up at the net. I'm seeing, are they covering for them? If they are, I'm going to the open court over there. If they don't cover for them, I have a really easy winner right down the line over here. Same exact thing for lefty, for all my lefty brothers out there that and sisters that get overlooked, just so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Disclaimer, I'm not a lefty, so this obviously isn't going to be looking pretty. But on the left side, to the left side, as I serve, I'm going to throw my partners into each other. So it's obviously the exact opposite. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. You guys can kind of see a little bit of curve on there. I can't get nearly as much curve with my left hand. So now I throw them into each other. It leaves that side of the court bare. And then on this side, my goal is to pull them off of the court with the serve. So I'm cutting. And hopefully your lefty serve, if your lefty, doesn't look like that. I'm sure the first couple of times that you try it, it actually will. But I have one more ball. Let's see if I can get it better than that. That's the whole goal. I would say it was better. Still pretty bad though. If you guys are looking to improve your top spin serve, I just barely uploaded this video right here. It goes over how to get more pace, power, and spin on your serve. So go ahead and check that out, and I'll see you guys on the next one.